Karnataka this morning because it seems that there is no end in sight to that power tussle, to the Kissa Kursi ka, as far as when it comes to back-to-back huddles that has been taking place right from Delhi to Bengaluru. There are more and more loyalists that seem to be backing DK Shivakumar for the top post, and they are now digging in their heels. This time it is Congress MLA Iqbal Hussain who came to Delhi to meet the top leadership of the Congress, has hinted that there is some good news that is about to come, saying that 200% DK Shivakumar will become the chief minister. Now, this itself is a big statement. However, when it comes to both of the leaders there and both of the camps that have been exuding confidence, but at least on one position that they are staying put, calling that the final decision rests with the party high command. Now, as far as the party high command is concerned, already there was a meeting that happened between Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and also Mallikarjun Kharge while he was in Bengaluru. But there were at least two batches of these supporters of DK Shivakumar, MLAs in particular, who had travelled from Bengaluru to New Delhi to meet with the leadership of the Congress party and make them convinced that the remainder of the 2.5-year term, the CM's position could be given to DK Shivakumar. Let's in the meantime listen in to Iqbal Hussain, who has given out this very big statement saying that there is some good news coming.
ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ತೀರ್ಮಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏನು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ.
ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒತ್ತಾಸೆ ಸಹ ಇದೆ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಸಿಎಂ ಆಗಬೇಕಂತ. ಈಗ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್
ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಆ ಮಾತಿಗೆ ಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಅಂದರೆ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿ ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಸರ್, 5-6 ಜನರ ಗುಟ್ಟಿನ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಆ ಮಾತಿನಂತೆ ನಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಪ್ರಸ್ತಾಪ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು 5-6 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರಿದ್ರು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು.
ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒತ್ತಾಸೆಗೆ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಸಹ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒತ್ತಾಸೆ ಅಂತೆ
ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಸಿಹಿ ಸುದ್ದಿನ ಕಹಿ ಸುದ್ದಿನ ಸರ್?
ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಿಹಿ ಸುದ್ದಿನೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಿಹಿ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಸರ್? ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಿಹಿ ಸುದ್ದಿ
ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ,
ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿ ಅವರು ಸಿಎಂ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್, ಭರವಸೆ ಇದೆ ಸರ್?
ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಮಾತಕ್ಕೂ ಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಗೆ
ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್?
200% ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ.
ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ?
ಹೀಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ.
ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಮುನ್ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ಯಾ ಸಿಎಂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ?
ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಸೂಚನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಕರು ಹೇಳಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಅವರ 4-5 ಜನ ವಿಚಾರ. ಅದು ಅವ್ರ 4-5 ಜನ ಕೂತು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ.
Well, let's connect with Neha on this. Neha, good morning. Good news for one camp, that means bad news for the other camp. What are we hearing within as far as both of the camps are concerned? Because they have been exuding confidence. They have been seeking all these divine intervention. There has been dinner huddles that has been taking place and back-to-back visits that have also been taking place right from Bengaluru to New Delhi.
Well, Amita, that's right. You know, while on one hand, of course, you have MLAs here from the DK Shivakumar camp quite openly coming forward and saying that, yes, of course, there is going to be good news, there is going to be sweet news. But when asked about whether there's any indication from the high command, but, they've not really commented much about it. We've seen kind of political flurry in the state of Karnataka, but now one thing that's quite evident is that, the camps over here are quite divided, and it seems like, they are going to be quite vocal as well. Now, we really got to wait and see as far as Mallikarjun Kharge is concerned, and the Gandhis, of course, are concerned, as decision is taken as far as the state of Karnataka is concerned.
All right. But what are we hearing as far as from DK Shivakumar camp is concerned? Because, yes, there were already chants that were being raised amid his presence of him to become the next chief minister. But are there any chances, or do we take a look as far as any third contender? Will the Congress party spring up a surprise?
Well, Amita, Karnataka, of course, has always been the state of Karnataka, and as far as the political developments are concerned, we've often seen how last minute as well, there have been a lot of changes. But this time around, given that reportedly, like many MLAs, of course, had earlier mentioned as well, that there was some kind of an arrangement or a power sharing arrangement here, would that be something that's followed? Is a big question that arises, or would Siddaramaiah be allowed to complete his 5-year tenure? All of these
so very careful and a cautious approach that has been also taken up by DK Shivakumar himself upon being asked that what do you have to say on those MLAs supporting you, have been in New Delhi and camping for you. He has been saying that there is no harm in travelling to New Delhi there, because they can get in touch with the party high command and talk about what the future holds for them. GS Prashant is also connected with us. Prashant, good morning. Of course, the BJP is highlighting that this is nothing but complete negligence on part of the people there, on part of the government there that is neglecting the people. But there seems to be another video that seems to be mocking DK Shivakumar and his chief ministerial ambitions.
Very good morning to you and the viewers. See, if you look at what's happening in Karnataka for the last 2.5 years, there is zero governance, 100% corruption, and the fight between Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah has left the people of Karnataka high and dry because the roads are full of potholes, there is no governance, there is no, the law and order is at its weakest, and the mandate of 135 seats given by the people is being misused by the Congress leaders for their personal gains, for their power struggle. Now, what explains this particular statement? Siddaramaiah says that he will continue as CM for 5 years, and the camp of Shivakumar says he will be the CM. Who let anybody from Congress become the CM? As BJP, we are not concerned, but we stand with the people of Karnataka who want governance here and pothole-free roads. Therefore, this particular actions of Shivakumar, Siddaramaiah and Mallikarjun Kharge, all three of them trying to stand outside the residence of Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra, waiting for the response, is only betraying the people of Karnataka and nothing more.
All right. Well, you're saying that the people of Karnataka are being neglected on part of keeping power above people. BJP seems to be mocking the state Karnataka Congress. Prashant, thank you very much for your point of view. But BJP now mocking the Congress over this internal crisis, as you heard, the reaction coming in. But here is an AI-generated video that seems to be in particular targeting DK Shivakumar's CM ambitions, showing him that he is on our website shopping for a kursi. And this kursi, no less, is actually the Mukhyamantri di kursi and CM's chair, where the shopping site even declares it that unfortunately it is out of stock. Well, Neha, according to the BJP, this actually portrays what's happening within the Congress itself. They have been saying that the people are being neglected, this power tussle that has been taking place, and this forever, as far as the internal rift that has been taking place in the Congress ever since it came to power, is the kissa kursi ka that doesn't seem to end.
Well, Amita, that's right. The Karnataka BJP here, the prime opposition in the state, has, been highlighting how the focus of the government ever since they came to power has been on the chair of the chief minister and has been on the power tussle, but not so much on the people's issues. And yet again now, they have decided to take out protests over here. What we saw yesterday were protests on potholes that were taking place in the city, and now in fact we're seeing that there have been protests that the BJP has planned coming up over the next 10 days. The focus of the BJP, of course, here on making sure that the government is reminded of its responsibilities of having to actually cater to people's needs and stop, of course, the tussle for the chair that we've been seeing going on for the past 2.5 years now.
Yes.
That doesn't seem to be dying down, is the allegation that's come forth from them.
All right, Neha, thank you very much for joining. It remains to be seen what exactly comes out of this back-to-back meetings, huddles, puja, part and AI-generated videos and protests that has been taking place. We'll keep our viewers updated on the developments coming in from Karnataka. Let's shift focus now to Bihar because